13-year-old Curtis Thorpe was born with fingers missing from his right hand. His family blames Corby Council for this. Back in February, Curtis said he just wanted the truth.
I've heard all these stories from different people, it was this, it was that, it was a fluke of nature, it was toxic waste. But I don't really care, I just want to know what happened. My hand's my hand at the end of the day, nothing can change that.
Today, a legal victory for a disabled group. London's High Court says Corby Council is liable for the birth defects in 18 young people, including Curtis Thorpe. His mum is Mandy Wright.
To me, it's the answer. It's the answer for him. It's not a fluke of nature. It is due to somebody else's negligence, which makes me very angry, actually.
I'm just kind of angry that people would just be so in the way that they just let this happen and not take more care in the waste dumping.
The case centres around the regeneration of the former British steel plant in Corby during the 80s and 90s. Mums-to-be claim they breathed in dust from contaminated waste being carried from the site in open-roof trucks, and that led to genetic deformities in their kids. Des Collins is the family's solicitor.
There was always going to have to be separate trials of each individual claimant to determine whether there may be other factors which came into play which might have caused the birth defects.
Corby Borough Council's Chief Executive Chris Mallender has reacted with surprise and disappointment.
Clearly, now is not the time for a knee-jerk reaction. We've not had this judgment very long. In the next few days, we will be reading and considering it in detail very carefully.
The authority says it's been investigating whether there is any link between their waste disposal and birth defects for over 5 years, but denies a link.
We've always said if we could see that causal link, we would look to settle and to provide these children with the compensation to which they were entitled. But as yet, and even following this hearing, we have seen no firm, conclusive evidence of any causal link.
Corby Council says it's not opposing claims because of money, but the authority has received a claim for costs and profit of more than £4 million, which it hasn't budgeted for. It's warning of a likely rise in council tax to cover that if it loses the battle over birth defects.